of Krishna's son, enjoying with Krishna in Dwarka.
That feeling warm?
Krishna is the supreme father,
Too tight.
Too tight.
mother,
I was cold before.
the supreme friend, the supreme master, the supreme lover. Also, look at Krishna. So our movement is simply to transfer.
Thank you so much for allowing me
Incarnations of God are more
to
numerous
ask my
than the
questions.
waves in the ocean.
No, that is my mission. But people should
The different demigods are
understand
considered
the
different
science
parts
of
of the body
God.
of Mahavishnu.
Because I am convinced, and this is fact, that without again cooperating with the Supreme Lord, our life is baffled. I give this example many times. Just like a screw from the machine fallen down, it has no value. Same screw, when it is again attached with the machine, it has value. Similarly, we are part and parcel of God. Without God, as part and parcel small screw, what is the value? No value. We should again come back to the position of becoming a screw. Then
I met a fellow today who came in the afternoon. Well, his reason for coming, he said, you may find humorous, was to come. He heard the hippies were in Mayapur. He heard that hippies. I was talking to him, and then some devotees were talking to him. He had said some things to me which I could find no answer for. And he said he'll come back tomorrow, maybe see devotees. But let me tell you, this is confusing. When he was young...
He's Indian? He's Indian? Or?
Indian, lives nearby. He speaks English fairly well. When he was young, said he worshipped Kali every day very vigorously. But then the floods all came, and the floods came, and the people saw the hardship. And now he has no religion, and he says he finds his happiness in trying to develop love among people. And I couldn't think of what to say to him to add religion to his life, to add God to his life. He says, I asked him, he says, after the hereafter, he says, after he dies, said maybe he'll become part of God, maybe not. He says, he can't worry about it now. He says he's tried this religious experience, it didn't work. And one reason I asked is if I go back to America, a lot of people I come across are like this. They see that religion, like his worship in Kali or other kinds of religion that they've experienced doesn't work. And I don't know what to say to them to convince them that it's worth trying.
You do not try to convince him at the present moment. You try to be convinced yourself.
Yes. I did. I asked him to see devotees, but then on the way out, as he was leaving down the road, I met him again and talked. I'll come back, but I see.
You first of all be convinced, and then try to convince others. Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's instruction is that you can do welfare to others when your life is success. ভারত ভূমিতে মনুষ্য জন্ম হইল যা জন্ম সার্থক করি করো বড় উপকার। জন্ম সার্থক করি, first make your life perfect, then try to make others rich.
The devotees have said to me that
Please remain for
without consciousness of Krishna all the time,
and remember back to
you cannot be happy. Without consciousness of Krishna, you cannot be happy. But at times I feel happy.
At times, not always.
Yes.
But if you be Krishna conscious, you'll feel always happy.
They had implied that you cannot feel happy without Krishna consciousness.
That's fact. Just like if you are an animal of this land and if you are thrown into the water, you cannot be happy in the water in any condition. When you are again taken up to the land, then you will be happy. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. We cannot be happy without being part and parcel. Now you are thrown. The same example. The machine part and parcel. Without the machine has no value. But when it is put again into the machine, it has value. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. We must join Krishna. So you can join immediately with Krishna by your consciousness. Simply thinking that I am Krishna's, Krishna mine. That's all.
What is that?
Krishna is mine.
Mind.
Mine. Mine.
Yes.
My Krishna. And Krishna is mine. Krishna is mine.
Yeah.
And I am Krishna. And that is our actual position.
We are part of Krishna.
Yes. Everything is part and parcel Krishna, because everything is generated by the energy of Krishna. Or everything is energy of Krishna. Tomorrow fasting.
Tomorrow we fast. Up until evening.
After evening.
Until the moon comes. Then we take Ekadasi or feast?
No, you can't feast.
We'll fast up until the rising of the moon and then take feast. Full prasadam. Sometimes it happens that one day out of the week, all the shops close except for one. I experienced in India that all the bars... The people coming and jumping on each other, trying to get afraid that the prasadam would finish before they got served.
Oh, assure them that you don't be jumping. We shall supply you. What can be done? The place where we shall perform sacrifice, fire sacrifice, the tablets should be taken there and we shall worship, and then we place it.
We'll carry the tablet.
Yes.
The sacrifice place?
We shall place the what is called paraphernalia, and then begin. So, 10 feet deep and 6 feet wide. So you have ordered for bricks and cement.
I was thinking of and you also agreed that by having a man come here and make the bricks, it would save 50%.
Huh?
This is now. And make the bricks here, we'll save 50%.
So try to find out.
I think that acquiring the land on the other side,
You can talk.
Then you will be enough land.
हरे कृष्ण जिसको जो हमें
दिया।
मैगजीन कहता है और बंगाली में है बंगाली तो उसका कीमत ₹1
बंगाली में है ₹1 महान स्पीकिंग और बर्दन
For now?
Yes.
Yeah, just for now.
Srila Prabhupada, I have one question.
Ah.
What is the purpose of service minus devotion?
That is not service. That is business. Come on. Just like we have employed a contractor, that is not service, that is business. Is it not? Yes. Just like sometimes it is advertised, our customers are our master. Is it not? Sometimes advertised. So this is business, but it is a flowery language only, that our customers are our masters. Because nobody is a qualified customer unless he pays. But service is not like that. Service, Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said, Asrishkava padaratang pinastama. You do whatever you like. Still you are my worshipable Lord. That is service. I don't ask any return from you. That is service. When you expect some return, that is business. Very nice road.
I wish to ask you to advise me on how I can come to feel closer to God. You know, I'll be leaving you soon, but I'm with you.
Purify.
Somewhat, but let me say I come to the temple at times, and then I leave, and I'm not sure how much I take with me.
No, it will not take much time. Within 6 months you will realize. But we have to follow the regulative principles. Then it will realize. Just like these boys and girls are doing. He's a girl. As he's chanting all our girls.
Yeah,
They have no tendency for going to cinema or going to hotel. No. Everything, all stopped. Anartha nivitti. Anartha is unnecessary things, all left.
I feel that when I go back though,
The whole human life is meant for purifying. Shuddheta satya. Satya means existence. So if you don't purify your existence, then you will have to change your body. From this body to that. Sometimes it may be higher, sometimes lower. That's like if you don't cure your disease, it can take turn in so many ways to put you into trouble. Similarly, if you don't purify your existence, then you will have to transmigrate from one body to another. And there is no guarantee what kind of body you will get. Very subtle laws of nature. Now there is no guarantee that you will get a very comfortable body, an American body. No. Therefore, for human being, it is essential that he should purify his existence. Tapo dibbang putraka jina suddheta satya jasmad brahma sokham anantam. Unless you purify your existence, you are hankering after happiness, you cannot get continued happiness. That is not possible.
when I go back to my job and work, I hope I'll become pure, but I'm sure that I won't become as pure as your devotees here. I don't see myself doing that.
You can do as they are doing. They are not pure in the beginning, now they are pure. Similarly, you can become pure. Just like in your childhood age, you are not educated, now you are educated.
So what are the things that I may do? See, if when I go back, I must...
Where you go back?
I'll be going back to Chaibasa, Bihar, and to my work there. And
what is there in Chaibasa?
that's where I do my teaching. I live there
So
with...
better do not teach. Because you do not know what to teach.
I'll be going... I don't like this so much, and I'll be returning to America in May. But while I'm here, this is my agreement to staying in India.
You will not stay. Now, if you are serious, you can keep yourself pure anywhere. It doesn't matter whether you stay in America or India. But you must know how to keep yourself purified. That's it.
I mean, by following these principles.
Yes. It's like I went to America. So either in America or in India, I am the same man.
I have tried somewhat to follow since I met you the first time.
They follow, you must strictly follow, if you are serious.
Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Krishna Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Hare Rama.
Maybe what I say now is is the most foolish of all I've said, but let me tell you how
foolish.
I feel.
I don't say foolish, but imperfect.
Okay, imperfect, but let me tell you, I feel that right now I admire and respect your devotees, but I don't feel as if I'm part of them, or even a great desire to be part of them. I feel that I want to do what is right, to come closer to God, and if I just go to a better life next time, I'd be satisfied.
Very good.
Maybe that's just material clinging.
Just you follow their footsteps and other students, and it will be fulfill your desire. You are training to that direction, how to become purified and happy. That is our mission. We want to see everyone happy. Sarve Sukhina Bhavantu. People do not know how to become happy. They do not take the standard path to become happy. They manufacture their own way. That is the difference. Tapo dibbang putraka jina shuddhet sattva jasmat brahma sokham anantam. This advice was given by Rishabdev to his sons. My dear boy, just undergo austerity, dibbam, for transcendental realization. Everyone is going austerity. This boy, I know, he had to go foreign countries to learn this commercial management, so many. Now he is good situated. But everyone has to undergo some austerity for future life. So why not take that austerity for permanent happiness? Tapo dibbang putraka jena satte se. Permanent happiness, you have to purify your existential body. This body, so long you will accept this material body, you will have to change it. And as soon as you get a spiritual body, there is no question of change. Spiritual body you have already. Simply now, due to our material contamination, we are developing material body. But if we associate with spiritual life, then we shall develop spiritual body. The same example I have several times given. You put the iron rod with fire, it will develop to be fire. Is it not?
Put the iron rod into fire.
Yes, and it will become fire.
Yes.
All the iron rod.
Yes.
Similarly, this body, if you always keep yourself spiritually engaged, it will act as spiritual, although it is material body. The same example. Iron rod, when it is red hot, it is no longer iron rod, although it is iron rod. You can catch it as iron rod, but touch anywhere, it will burn. It has got the quality of fire. Similarly, if you always keep yourself in Krishna consciousness, then you become spiritualized. You lack spiritually. No more material demands.
How do I do this?
This process, as they are doing, you have seen. These boys are, our 6 boys, they are now initiated today. It is very simple. You have to follow the 4 restrictive regulations and chant these beads. Very easy.
Well, but see, when I'm back in Bihar and following my lifestyle there, if I follow all these regulative principles, some I follow now, but not all. If I follow all,
Some means
some
there are only 4 regulative principles. Some means 3 or 2.
2 or 3.
So why not other one?
No,
What
no,
is
I mean
that?
I follow 1 or 2 now. 1 or 2 now I follow.
Why not the other 3? What is the difficulty? Which one you follow?
So I follow. I am almost vegetarian, but I eat eggs.
That is also not fully.
No, not even fully. But since last time I've become vegetarian,
No, vegetarian is no qualification. You
not
see,
much.
Vegetarian, the pigeon is vegetarian. The monkey is vegetarian. But most rubbish creature. The monkey is vegetarian, naked sannyasi, lives in the forest, the most mischievous.
I felt that it was a little bit progress because it was somewhat difficult at first and easy, and I had returned to it.
You can stick to all regulative principles provided you take to Krishna consciousness process. Otherwise it is not possible.
Yeah, this is it. I have, when I'm back in Bihar and my friends may say, we're sitting in the evening and there's nothing to do but fight mosquitoes. And they'll say, how about smoking some marijuana? And I'd say, sure, there's nothing else to do. And then I do that and I enjoy myself for the evening. Now, we did this, we got carried away and we're doing it every day and realized that we were hurting ourselves and stopped. But still, on occasion, we'll
You
do
have to
that.
live with us. Then your friends will not ask you, what about marijuana? Keep the association of devotees. Satang prasangatma bija sangvida bhavanti ritkannadas. We are opening centers to give chance people to associate with us. Why you have taken so much land? Providing that those who are seriously desirous, they will come and live with us. Association is very influenced. Satang prasanga. Sangha sanjayate kama. If you associate with drunkards, you become drunk. If you associate with sadhu, they become sadhu.
Come and stay with you in Bombay.
Huh?
Come and stay in Bombay.
Yes, you can stay with us in Bombay. But he wants friend marijuana. That is the way.
Let me ask you about something else, and then maybe I come back to this. I find that I think of myself too much, and this is why you can't think of God so much. One can't think of God. I think of myself in too many places. How can I forget about myself so I can concentrate on other, more important things?
As they have done.
what you're saying is my path to purity is to become a devotee.
Do you hesitate? It is very difficult to become a devotee.
For myself, it is. I don't feel so much the desire. Yeah, I have. First, the devotees tell me that they have given up material life. These four regulative principles they have explained to me means giving up material life, and that I see. And in the place of it, they have received...
What do you mean by material life? I'm sitting on this bed. Is it material or spiritual?
Material.
Then how you give up material life?
I think how I interpreted was a desire for material gains. You're working towards material gains. I'm not giving up all material.
Material life means when you desire to gratify your senses, that is material life. And when you desire to serve God, that is spiritual life. That is the difference between material life and spiritual life. Now we are trying to serve our senses. Instead of serving the senses, when you serve God, that is spiritual life. What is the difference between our activities and other activities? We are using everything, table, chair, bed, this tape recorder, typewriting. So what is the difference? The difference is that we are using everything for Krishna.
This I see. But the devotees have said that the sensual pleasures that they have given up are replaced with spiritual kinds of pleasures. But see, I haven't...
Spiritual kind of pleasure means when you desire to please Krishna, that is spiritual pleasure. Just like example, a mother is more pleased by feeding her son.
Spiritual pleasure then is pleasing
Spiritual pleasure means pleasure of Krishna.
Pleasing of Krishna.
Yes. A material pleasure means pleasure of senses. That's all. This is the difference. When you try simply to please Krishna, that is spiritual pleasure.
I had viewed this as my thought of pleasing God was to
No, don't manufacture your ways of pleasing God. Don't manufacture. Suppose if I want to please you, then I shall ask you, how can I serve you? Not that I manufacture service. That is not pleasing. Suppose if I want a glass of water, and if you manufacture, the Swamiji will be more pleased if I give a glass of milk, hot milk. That will not please me. If you want to please me, then you should ask me, how can I please you? And what I order, if you do that, that will please me.
And pleasing Krishna then is pleasing Krishna then is being a devotee of Krishna.
But devotee means who is always pleasing Krishna. He has no other business. That is devotee.
Can you tell me some more about chanting Hare Krishna? Now, I have for quite some time chanted, but never regularly, just a little bit here and there. I just got beads very recently, and once in a while I feel comfortable chanting, and once in a while not comfortable at all. And maybe I don't chant properly. I don't.
You have a process. You have to adapt the process.
The devotees tell me of the ecstasy they feel when chanting.
Well, that is when more you become purified, you feel ecstasy. But this chanting process is purifying process.
Prabhupada, this afternoon we were discussing about austerities. If you don't practice voluntarily austerities, then you must involuntarily practice some
Yes,
austerity.
under the direction of spiritual master. You have no mind to follow austerity, but when you accept the spiritual master, you have to carry out the order. That is austerity.
Even if you don't want to practice austerity, you must.
No, because you have surrendered to a spiritual master, his order is final. So even if you don't like, you have to do it to please me. If you don't like, nobody loves to fast, but Krishna Maharaj today fasting. So what can be done? This is austerity. And disciple means who have voluntarily agreed to be disciplined by the spiritual master. That is austerity.
Say like many people in the material world, material life, we don't want to any austerity, any
What is forced austerity, that is not good. Voluntary austerity will help.
If you don't want to be voluntary austerity, you must be forced to.
Yeah. What is the difference between man and animal? Animal cannot accept austerity. But man can accept austerity. That is the difference between. Just like there is a nice food stuff in a confectioner shop. So a man wants to eat it, but he sees that he has no money, so he can restrain. But an animal, cow comes, and immediately he pushes his mouth in that. You can beat him with stick, it will tolerate, but it will do that. Therefore, animal cannot undergo austerity. Yes. Yes, reduce. Aye. Our austerity is very nice. We chant Hare Krishna, dance, and Krishna sends nice food stuff. Eat. That's all. Why people are not agreeable to such kind of austerity? Chanting, dancing and eating nice. Boliye Mataji. ऐसी austerity कौन नहीं मांगा?
What is that?
Well, suppose we have this nice food stuff, this mother has brought. So those who are not following austerity, they cannot expect. But because we are following austerity, Krishna sends us nice food. So we are not losers. When you become Krishnized, then you get more comfort than at the present moment. That's the fact. I'm living alone for the last 20 years. But I have no difficulty. When before taking sannyas, I was living in Delhi. These boys are taking care of me. Yes. So I had no difficulty, although I was living alone. Oh yes. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Devidhi sadhanamayi mama maya durattvaya. Mame vaja prapaddante maya netankaram. Maya is imposing so many difficulties. But as soon as you surrender to Krishna, no more imposition. Yes, that is my illusion. There is an ass. You sit down on the back of the ass and just take a morsel of grass. You go. The ass is thinking, let me go forward little and I shall get the grass. But it is 1 feet distance, it always remains. That is assism. That is not. Everyone is thinking, let me go a little forward and I'll get it. Yeah. It is very happy thing.
Thank you so much for...
L-E-A-V-E, but talk L-I-V-E.
I cannot yet, but I was thinking now of returning tomorrow to my town, but...
Don't return.
I should stay tomorrow. Here.
Stay here.
You tell me to, I'll stay.
Yeah. You're a very good boy.
Okay. Thank you.
It's very simple. The living entities forgetting Krishna They are in this material world. Krishna means his name, his form, his abode, his pastimes, everything.
What was that last?
Pastimes.
Pastime.
That's why when you speak of king, it means king's government, king's palace, king's queen, king's sons, secretaries, military strength, everything. Is it not? Similarly, Krishna being the Supreme Personality of Godhead, as soon as we think of Krishna, means all energies of Krishna. And that is complete by saying Radha Krishna. Radha represents all the energy of Krishna. And Krishna is the Supreme Lord. So, when we speak of Krishna, the living entities are also included. Because the living entities are energies, different energies of Krishna. Superior energy. So, when this energy is not serving the energetic, that is means material existence. The whole world is not serving Krishna. They are serving Krishna in a different way. They are serving Krishna indirectly. Just like disobedient citizens, they serve the government indirectly. They have come to the prison house on account of their disobedience of the laws of the state. So, in the prison house, they are forced to obey the laws of the state. Similarly, all the living entities here, they are godless. Either by ignorance or by his will, he doesn't like to accept the supremacy of God. Demonic. So, we are trying to bring them in their original conditions. That is Krishna consciousness only.
I'd like to ask you just something I talked with devotees about, just medicine. I walked to the river with some devotees today. I have a cold, so I said I shouldn't go in the water. Some felt I should because it is the Ganges, and some said I shouldn't because I have a cold. And we were talking, and I don't understand. Some people, devotees, do we get sick because of our bad actions in the past?
That's a fact.
But when one is
any kind of distress we suffer, it is due to our impious activities in the past.
But when one is removed from karmic influence,
Yes.
does he still get sick?
No. Even he gets sick, that is very temporary. It's like this fan is moving. If you disconnect with the electric power, then the fan will move for a moment. That movement is not due to the electric current. That is force. What is called physically? It is momentum. But As soon as it stops, no more movement. Similarly, a devotee who has surrendered to Krishna, even he is found that he is suffering from material consequences, that is temporal. Therefore a devotee does not take any material miseries as misery. He takes as Krishna's, God's mercy.
What about a perfected soul? A devotee, a pure
Perfected
devotee.
soul means 24 hours engaged in Krishna consciousness. That is perfection. Transcendental position. Perfection means to be engaged in its original consciousness. That is perfection. That is stated in the Bhagavad Gita. Anyone who comes to me, that is the Samsiddhi Lavate Para. Samsiddhi. Perfection. Complete perfection. Samsiddhi. Siddhi and Samsiddhi. Siddhi is perfection. That is Brahma realization. And Samsiddhi means devotion. After Brahma realization.
Could you just say that last thing again, please?
Samsiddhi.
Yes.
Sam means complete.
Yes.
And Siddhi means perfection. So in the Bhagavad Gita it is stated that one who goes back to home, back to Godhead, he has attained the complete perfection. So perfection means when one realizes that he is not this body, he is spirit soul, Brahma Bhut. That is called Brahma realization. That is perfection. And Samsiddhi means after Brahma realization, when one is engaged in devotional service. Therefore, one who is already engaged in devotional service, it is to be understood that Brahma realization is there. Therefore it is called Samsiddhi.
I ask you this very humbly, but do you feel diseases and sickness? Do you personally feel disease and sickness?
Yes.
Is this a result of your past karma? This is a result of your past karma.
Yes.
So one in this material world never escapes his karma completely.
Yes, escape. No more karma. For a devotee, no more karma reaction.
But you must be the best devotee. And
No, I don't consider I am the best devotee. I am the lowest.
No.
You are the best devotee.
Oh no. But see, you say what you say. It always seems right. So then you must be the best devotee.
Yes. The thing is that even the best devotee, when he preaches, he comes to the second-class devotee.
What would the best devotee be doing?
The best devotee does not preach.
What does he do?
He sees there is no need of preaching, everyone is devotee. Yes. He sees no more non-devotee. All devotee.
Uttama Adhikai.
Uttamadi. But while I am preaching, how can I say I am the best devotee? Just like Radharani. She does not see anyone non-devotee. Therefore, we try to approach Radharani.
Who is this?
Radharani, Krishna's consort. Anyone approaches Radharani, she recommends to Krishna, he is the best devotee. He is better than me. And Krishna cannot refuse. That is best devotee. But it is not to be imitated. I have become best devotee. Therefore I am stopped. That is a different stage. So, even the best devotee, without best devotee cannot preach actually, Acharya, but he comes to the second stage. Ishare tadadhineshu balisheshu disassu. He has the vision of dishas, somebody envious of God. But it is not the vision of the best devotee. Best devotee sees nobody is envious to God. Everyone is better than me. Just like Chaitanya Charitamrita author, Krishnadas Kaviraj, he says that I am lowest than the worm in the stool.
Who is saying this?
Krishna, the author of Chaitanya Charitamrita, Krishnadas Kaviraj. Purisher ki thaite mui se logishta. He is not making a show, he is feeling like that. That I am the lowest. Everyone is best, I am the lowest. Everyone is engaged in Krishna's service. I am not engaged. That's what Chaitanya Mahaprabhu said. Oh, I am not a pinch of devotion to Krishna. I cry to make a show. If I would have been a devotee of Krishna, I would have died long ago. I am living, that is the proof that I do not love Krishna. That is the vision of the best devotee. He is so much absorbed in Krishna's love that he says everything is going on. Simply I am the lowest, therefore I cannot see God. That is best.
So then a devotee must work for everybody's liberation.
Yes. A devotee must work under the direction of a bona fide spiritual master. Not imitate the best devotee.
Excuse me.
Not imitate the best devotee.
Not, what is that word?
Imitate.
Oh, acha, acha. I see.
You said that sometimes you feel pain or sickness due to the sinful activities of your devotees. Could sometimes disease be that due to that, caused by that?
You see, Krishna says that aham tang sarvape brahmokkhasami. So, Krishna is so powerful that he can immediately take up all the sins of others and immediately make it one. But when a living entity plays the part on behalf of Krishna, he also takes the responsibility of his sinful activities of the devotee. So to become a guru is not an easy task. So he has to take all the poisons and absorb. So sometimes, because he is not Krishna, so sometimes there is some trouble. Therefore Chaitanya Mahaprabhu forbidden that don't make many shishyas, many disciples. But for preaching work we have to accept many disciples. For expanding preaching, never mind we suffer. But that's a fact. The spiritual master has to take the responsibility of all the sinful activities of his disciples.
If you leave it open, what can you expect?
So to make many disciples is a risky job unless he is able to assimilate all the sins. Patitanam pavanebhyo. He takes responsibility for all the fallen souls. That idea is in Bible. Just like Jesus Christ take all the sinful reaction of all people and sacrifice his life. That is the responsibility of spiritual master. Because he is Krishna's representative. So Krishna takes a responsibility. So Krishna is Krishna. Apapa vidhyam. He cannot be attacked by any sinful reaction. By a living entity, may be subjected sometimes. Because he is small. Big fire and small fire. And a small fire, if you put some big thing, the fire itself may be extinguished. And the big fire, whatever you put, that's all right. Finished. The big fire can consume anything.
Christ's suffering was of that nature. Was Christ's suffering?
And that I have already explained. That he took the sinful reaction of all the people, therefore he suffered. He said that is the Bible, that he has taken all the sinful reactions of the people and he sacrificed his life. But these Christian people, they have made it in law that Christ will suffer and we shall do all nonsense. Such grateful there. Let Jesus Christ make contract for taking all our sinful reaction and you go on with all nonsense. That is the religion. They are not in sense that Christ is so magnanimous that he took all our sins and he has suffered. He stopped all these sins. They have not come to that sense. They have taken it very easily. Let Lord Jesus Christ suffer and we do all nonsense. Is it not? They should have been ashamed that Lord Jesus Christ suffered for us. Instead of, we are continuing the sinful activities still. He asked everyone, thou shalt not kill, and we are indulging in killing. And Lord Jesus Christ will excuse us, take all the sinful actions. This is going on. Be very much cautious that for my sinful actions my spiritual master will suffer. So I will not come into this. A pinch of sinful action. That is the duty of the disciple. After initiation, his all sinful reaction is finished. Now, if he again commits sinful activities, the spiritual master has to suffer. They should be sympathetic for this. And for my sinful activities, my spiritual master will suffer. After some disease, it is due to the sinful activities of the disciple. Exactly like Lord Jesus Christ was crucified on account of the sinful activities to others.
Yes, that will have come. I want you to do, and I want to do.
Don't make many disciples. But we do, because we are preaching. Never mind, let us suffer. Still, we shall accept. Ask that when I suffer, is it due to my past misdeeds? Was it not?
Yes, yes.
That is my misdeed. I accept a disciple who is nonsense. That is my misdeed.
This happens on occasion.
Yeah, this is sure to happen because we are accepting so many men. And it is the duty of the disciple to be cautious that my spiritual master has saved me. I may not put him again into this suffering. When the spiritual master is in suffering, Krishna saves him. Krishna thinks, oh, he has taken so much responsibility for delivering a fallen person, so Krishna is there. Kaunti apratijani hi name bhakta. Because the spiritual master takes the risk on account of Krishna.
So your suffering is not the same kind of pain that...
No, it is not due to karma. Is there sometimes so that the disciples may know that due to our sinful activities my spiritual master is suffering.
Very well now.
I'm always there. In this sense, even there is suffering, I know Krishna will protect me. But this suffering is not due to my sinful activity.
But let us say, in the town I live in, I drink boiled water because some of the water has disease in it. Now, why should I drink boiled water if I have been good enough not to get a disease? Then I may drink any water. And if I have been not doing proper, then I shall...
So boiled water is any water.
So
boiled water is included within any water.
But you see, I drink that to prevent disease.
Yes. So long here in the material world, what is physical law, we cannot neglect them. Just like if you go to a jungle, there is tiger, it is known that it will attack you. Why should you voluntarily go and be attacked? It is not that a devotee should take physical risk so long he has got some physical body. It is not a challenge to the physical laws. Oh, I become a devotee, I challenge everything. That is foolishness. Anasattasya vishayan jatharam upajanjat. Vishaya, these physical necessities. The devotee is advised to accept the necessities of life without any attachment. Physical law is take boiled water, but if boiled water is not available, does it mean he will not drink water? If it is not available, he will drink ordinary water. We take Krishna Prasadam, but while in touring, in hotels, sometimes we have to take some food in the hotel. Does it mean, oh, I do not take any food stuff from the hotel, I shall starve? If I starve, then I will be weak, I cannot preach.
Does a devotee lose some of his individuality in that?
No, he has got full individuality. But he sacrifices his individuality for pleasing Krishna. Krishna says, you surrender unto me. So he voluntarily surrenders. Not that he has lost his individuality. He keeps his individuality fully. But because Krishna desires that he should surrender, he never minds his individual. Just as Arjuna, he was, in the beginning, he was declining to fight on account of his individuality. But when he accepted Krishna as his spiritual master, he became Shishya. Then whatever he ordered, yes, that doesn't mean he lost his individuality. He voluntarily accepted whatever Krishna says, I shall do it. That's all of my disciples. They have not lost their individuality, but they have surrendered their individuality. That is required. Just like if a man does not use sex, does not mean he has become important. If he likes, he can have 1,000 times sex life, but he has voluntarily avoided it. Parang dishtani vartat. Supply. Sometimes we fast. That does not mean we are diseased. We voluntarily fast. It does not mean that I am not hungry, I cannot eat. But we voluntarily fast.
Does the devotee who surrenders keep his individual taste?
Yes, in full.
Taste for different things.
Huh?
Does he keep his individual likes and dislikes?
Yes, everything he keeps.
But
he gives preference to Krishna. Suppose I like this thing. If Krishna says, no, you cannot use it, then that's something. It is for Krishna's sake.
And how
Nirbandhe Krishna Sambandha.
so, let us say a devotee has a liking for one food over another food.
Yes.
And
But if Krishna does not like it, he won't take.
And how does he know which food Krishna likes him to take?
That is stated in the Shastra. You have to know from Krishna. When you, just like, what kind of behavior government likes, how do you know it? From the law books. Is it not? Similarly, what Krishna likes and not likes, you get from the Shastra. You cannot manufacture the like and disliking of Krishna. That is nonsense. Krishna says, Patram Pushpam Phalam Thoyam Jomi Bhaktya Pradichyati. He says, definitely, positively he says that I like these things. So we have to offer to Krishna what he likes, and then we take prasadam. Krishna likes Radharani. Therefore, all the gopis, they are trying to push Radharani to Krishna. Nikunya Juna Ratikeli Siddha Jajali Vijjukti Affectionia. Very expert. Krishna likes this gopi. All right, push her. That is Krishna. To satisfy the senses of Krishna, not satisfy my senses. That is what. That is called prem, love for Krishna. Krishna likes this. I must give him this.
There is some prasadam is offered, and then we go and eat, and different prasads are served. And some I like, and some I find the taste not at all to my liking, and do
You
not
should
eat.
not do that. The perfection is whatever is offered to Krishna, you should accept everything. You cannot make I like this, I do not like this. That is perfection. So long you make such discrimination, that means you have not appreciated what is prasad.
What if there was someone who likes and dislikes? Say someone is preparing some prasadam.
No liking. Whatever Krishna likes, that's all.
Yes. But say someone prepares something like some prasadam for Krishna, but he does not make it so good. And it is...
If you are made sincerely with devotion, then Krishna will like it. Just like Vidur was feeding Krishna banana, so he was so absorbed in thought, he was, I would say, throwing away the real banana, and he was giving the skin, and Krishna was eating. Because he knows that he is giving in devotion. So Krishna can eat anything, provided there is devotion, real devotion. It does not matter whether it is materially tasteful or not. Similarly, a devotee also take Krishna Prasada, whether it is materially tasteful or not, he should accept everything.
But the devotion is not there. Like in
The
India...
devotion is not there, he does not like any food. Either it is tasteful or not tasteful. He does not accept it.
In India, some of these...
Then India, don't talk of India. Talk of the philosophy. If there is no devotion, Krishna does not accept anything, either in India or your country. It is not, Krishna is not obliged to accept anything costly because it is very tasteful. Krishna has many tasteful dishes in Vaikuntha. He is not hankering after your food. He accepts your devotion. That out of bhaktya tadaham asnami. Bhaktya uparitam, real thing is devotion, not the food. Krishna does not accept any food of this material world, but he accepts only the devotion. Patram pushpam phalam toyam jomi bhakta pragachati tadaham asnami bhaktya uguritam. Because it has been offered to me with devotion and love, that is required. One who has no devotion and love from his hand, therefore we do not allow anyone to cook who is not a devotee. Krishna does not accept anything from the hands of a non-devotee. Why should he accept? He is not hungry. He does not require any food. He accepts only the devotion. That is the main point. So one has to become a devotee, not a good cooker. But if he is a devotee, then he will be a good cooker. Shastri bhakti bhagavata kinchana sarva gunai tattva samasati. Automatically he will become a good cook. Therefore one has to become devotee only, then all other good qualification will automatically be there. And if he is a non-devotee, any good qualification has no value. Parava bhaktasya kuto mahadguna manonathena suto dhavato. He is on the mental plan, so he has no good qualification. The time?
6 o'clock. 20 minutes.
It is question and answer, it is required. It is beneficial to all.
I still have a question on the Prasad.
Sutta Goswami says, Munayam sadhu prishtuham bhavadhi lokamangalam Krishna Sankrishna. Krishna Sankrishna is very good. When we discuss and hear, there is lokamangalam, either by the question or by the answer. Munayam sadhu prishtuham bhavadhi lokamangalam yatah Krishna Sankrishna jaya atma samprasidati.
I still do not understand so much about what you're telling me about the prasadam, but if you like, I'll think about it and ask you again tomorrow. About prasadam.
Prasadam is always prasadam. So, because we are not elevated sufficiently, therefore we do not like some prasadam.
But I found specifically what I mean, the sun was too spicy and hurt my stomach.
Well, that is also due to not appreciate. But Krishna should, the cook should have consideration that Krishna must be offered first class food stuff. So that if he offers something last class, that is not his duty. But Krishna can accept anything if it is offered by a devotee, and a devotee also can accept any prasad, even if it is spicy. Hiranyakashipu gave his son poison, and he drank it nectarine. So for the devotee, even if it is spicy to other taste, it is very palatable to the devotee. What is the question of spicy? He has offered poison, real poison. And Putana Rakshasi, he also offered Krishna poison. But Krishna is so nice that she took me as my mother. So he took the poison and delivered her. Krishna does not take the bad side. Any good man, he does not take the bad side. He takes only the good side. He wanted to make business with my Guru Maharaj. But he did not take the bad side. He took the good side, that he has come forward to give me some service. So whatever he wanted, he gave him.
Business with your what was that? Business with who?
That is, I'm talking about my Guru Maharaj.
Oh, I see. Question on prasadam, if I may. Let us say some devotee has some trouble and does not eat a certain type of food. Like some devotees do not eat ghee because of liver trouble. So these devotees, should they take all the prasadam?
No. I say those who are not perfect devotees, they may discriminate. But a perfect devotee does not discriminate. So why should you imitate a perfect devotee? So long you have discrimination, you are not a perfect devotee. So artificially, why should you imitate a perfect devotee and eat everything? The point is, a perfect devotee does not make any discrimination. Whatever is offered to Krishna, it is nectar. That's all. Just like exactly, Krishna accepts anything from a devotee. Whatever is offered to me by my devotee, he accepts. The same thing for a devotee. Point. Yes. A perfect devotee does not make any discrimination. But if I am not a perfect devotee, I have got discrimination, why shall I imitate a perfect devotee? That will not be possible to assimilate, or digest, because I am not a perfect devotee. These things are, because a devotee should not be a foolish man. It is said, Krishna je bharje sebar chatur. So, a devotee knows his position and is intelligent enough to deal with others accordingly. Posted.